live sessions. I just thought I would jump in bits and bobs just to see if there's anybody around. Can't, but I will get stuff sorted. What's up for me? Haven't been on here for a long time. I have terrible problems with my back and all surgeries with multiple failures. Yes, say hello to me. There's only one person through Facebook. Can you give me your name? Because Facebook doesn't display, it just says, hello Leah, hello Michelle. So, bits and pieces here. I haven't been on for some time because I've had back surgeries with multiple failures and sadly another back surgery came. Oh, hello Leah. Hi Kez, lovely to see you, darling. I thought let's jump on, and I've got probably about an hour because I'm a doctor. I'm so over doctors, it's not funny. So I've got my serendipity cards, which are these lovely bold colours. These come in a bridge size and a difference in sizes. These ones, I have two ladies. Time I've done this, I've put in two non-binary cards specified. So these are first for me, and let's have it in there. So it gains a lot more versatility out of your deck. I will use the mini ones today, and like I said, this tea, and I've got my book and I've got coins. That's the book that comes with these. The book. So that's how it is. Now let me just write down. Michelle, no, sorry, not better. I've got spinal cord stimulator with electrodes up my spinal cord, and the spinal cords have moved twice, so I'm going in for a bigger surgery in October. Looking forward to that. So let me just go through. From Facebook, it says doesn't display a name, so tell me who you. That would be lovely. I'm just going through. I need a question. Yes, question. I'm just going through. Sorry. Leah, that's what happened with my second surgery. I got COVID, then I ended up cords, electrodes moved, and here I am still back we go. Sandra Montgomery, I can see you there. You see me in, okay, work area. I'm just writing there. Where am I? I can see, I think it depends whether you come through the public page or through the group. So that's, yeah. Laurie Hahn, want to know what a possible outcome at work. So if you have a specified question, better. General read, you get general answer. Hang on, I'll just take these cover cards out. Sandra Montgomery, work area. So I'm using the minis at the moment. So, hang on, I've got to turn that over. So, Montgomery, hang on, I'm just going to bring that camera so you can see it. Maybe I do need the bigger cards so you can see them. You've got a book. So as far as work area goes, there would tell me something to teach the young. Butterfly here would tell me, though, you need something or something that literally gives you wings. And book and baby would tell me you need something teaching or instructing higher vibrance area. And you do need somewhere where you're getting more joy out of it, but it's almost like you enjoy sharing. So that's not a bad plan. I'm just going to go over to the larger cards, clear it in the screen for those who are on a phone. So Liz, don't do generals. General readings give you a general answer. So, right, okay. Oops, jumpers. I'm just writing this out. Let me go. It's lovely to see you here, Jode. Work, industry again. It's interesting, a lot of people are changing. Karen Jensen, will the Tea Party come about? Bring these down. Tea Party. Dad had the same thing, Laurie. I hope your dad had better success than I have had. And will Sean contact you? Fervent Sean. I'm writing these down. Healing business. Healing biz. Take off. Okay. Sanders. Burma. So, if you're joining me from what your name is, because for some reason it just says Facebook user. Outcome at work. Bird. Cross. Okay, there. Bird here facing away would tell me there's some difficulties. Someone's not communicating. I would not say is you because it's pointing out. The cross here tells me, yes, this is ahead for you at the moment, and you do have the cane. So I'd say the cane heading into the cross with some hurdles of what's going on there, because it's like no one's listening to or your side of whatever the matter is. I'm just going to draw again on the cross, the angel, which is nice. So it does tell me, yes, a more positive outcome will come, but it's structure how you are trying to put your opinion across, because to what you've got to say or express it. So I'd say work out a better way of how to say to these people of what's going on. Now, I'll just pop these back. Okay, that's Laurie. So work industry. Occasional pain, but he's doing well. Yeah. So it's such a day. Yeah. That's horrible. Crystal Rose, if you can give me a question, would be one. I've got Jody Bryce, work industry. You need something with environment. Mouse here would tell me the stress or the pressure that has been industries or past work industries. You've got it pointing away. The cat here tells me with a higher majority of female energies rather than masculine energies. It's interesting because two things, when we're talking about industry, mushroom there, you need either a quieter, calmer environment. It can literally be something, but also within the food industry or naturopathic. So somewhere away from the stresses of what you are doing. That's not good. Sorry, I keep losing my own voice. I'll just have muffled tea. Here would tell me, though, you need to make decisions about what you are doing, because the owl stop messing around or dragging your feet, and when it's coming to that. So I'd look at that and say, in what you are doing, but don't be surprised. It's a more higher female areas. I wouldn't shy away either if it's is not shift work as in the graveyard, but it's almost like you're working or job sharing with another shift. I just had my tea at the same time. So thanks for that, Jody. Jensen, will a tea party come about? I think I'm actually going to use, where am I? Yes and no coins. And these are from my spoon. So we are going into yeses and no. So Karen Jensen's asking, will a tea party come? Yeses, we've got dragon and cross. And with the no's, we've got rose and as far as your yeses or likelihoods, dragon here would tell, and that's interesting because I know it's a tea party around spiritual readings. Cross here, they need to get past an obstacle in order for this to happen. On the nose or the negative, like it when I see a tornado, because there it tells me likelihood is no. Rose here, you may have someone who'll be trying to oppose it, or it could even, but these here look more positive. Next, we're going to draw another one on each, which would tell me show what you're made of. Monkey here would just tell me someone who female manipulation, but here use your strengths and show me, tells me promote, fluff your feathers, don't sit back and show what you are made of. So I hope that helps a little bit. Belinda Watts, if you could actually give me a question, please, because you don't do. Crystal, you're in the UK. You're up very late. Cynthia, I'm on everything I can possibly do for Wi-Fi, so I'm not sure I've got it okay. Where am I? Leah, business or psychology agree, favourable or fulfilling me? Psychology. Okay, let me have a look, Leah. Liz is asking about will a healing business take off? Let's have a look. What have we got? We've got for healing, bird, angels beautiful. And we've also looked at those as a resounding yes. Angels beautiful for spiritual. Eagle, this would still tell me though, competitors. It's almost like you need to do some competitors in the area are. Bird and tent, that's small advertised there. It's literally, are you advertising in a wide enough circle for the healing business to tell me think big rather than think small, because tent tends to be closed, a lot more open. So what have I got here? We've got fish you want to do. We'll show you. Not a bad thing. So we're both the same. I'm terrible. I'm up all hours of the night. It's ridiculous. So Fervent is asking, will Sean contact them? Odds. So Belinda's asking for relation. Hi Ruby, can you think of a question done? Would be really great. So I'm just trying to go through. Business like so. Okay, I'm just reading there. Psychology. Sorry, I am still here. I'm just trying to read through. Disappear. So because when they scroll up, they don't come back down. Spirit paths. So if I'm trying. So Leah Rhodes, we're looking at, fervent. What's the likelihood of Sean contacting you? Tells me there's been some arguments. I was not sure if Sean is a relative or a friend. Dog here would tell me approach it and extremely friendly. Don't be oppositional. Cherries here is very often sweeter choices are to be made. Balloon here tells me let go of the stress that's happened there. And the dog, though, like I said, approach it on a friendly disposition, feeling like it's you that needs to reach out rather than waiting for Sean to reach out. For me, it's like extend the olive branch, so to speak. Scales here again is looking at what was good, what is bad, and working out the balance in between. So if dispute over matters, approach it friendly, but I'd say you be the one to actually sit back and wait for them to contact you. So now, Leah, looking at psychology or business. Your only business or psychology of grey. Let's have a look. We need communication cards. I can see why you lost there. I'd look at that and say things more about what gives you value. What I can't help but feel what's the most passionate that you feel at. The question mark here, still feel rather confused of what's going on. Angel here is yes, I can push in areas of where you want to. The mountain here would tell me don't get stuck. It's almost like find your wings that gives you more joy. I'm actually going to look at question. Bat here would tell me study hard, you'll do well, because Bat is extremely versatile. I do feel psychology would still be a better thing for, which would tell me about that communication on a friendly level. I'd say go. It's almost like if the business is there, if you go for business, it's almost like you're going to be stuck, like you're saying that you'd be stuck in a rut because it's not enough to give you joy. It's like not fulfilling your passion. So look at the psychology. So appreciate, I love the name. So some others around me here to make it business. Alright. It's my daughter contacting me. Business where you need to be seen. And sorry, my phone keeps going off crazy. Fish's business. Look at something that gain money. The mask here is reveal yourself or show again is very much a visual, which tells me you need to be doing something. That's where you are, all of you, which means show your talents, show all of you of what you've got to offer. Yes, Spirit's making a business, but show, and it's almost like time to off. So don't hide it anymore. It's almost like you keep it tucked away in the cupboard, hide it. Yeah, definitely don't hide it. So I'm just going. Belinda's asking for relationship. Sorry, I want my screen. Don't know whether you've got relationship, whether you're anything for. That's when I'm not upside down. Whether you're looking for love or you're so if you are looking for love, there would tell me don't waste time on dating. You need contact with people, literally face situations, and I'd say get out of your comfort zone in order to do that. If you are in a relationship, there would still tell me though you need a lot more communication going on in your relationship, because it's almost like there you feel that you're emotionally distant and your communication. So if you are in one, we need to change that. And we put the past behind you. Again, if you are in a relationship, don't bring up the thing where they may have really pissed you off. If you are dating or looking for love, I call a past contact. So I often see that with relationships is don't bring in the past because it ain't good recycling the past one. So, right. Lydia Boswell, lovely to see you, Lydia. Just started seeing somebody. Communication, big one to communicate. There's somebody that has questions here. Like I can see a few of you there. If you've got some questions for me, because I know we don't have many people, I can see 10 or so of you too. So if you have a question, please ask. Somebody thinks some things have come up which makes me think someone's dangling their carrot giving. So it's really, are they just filling your head with bullshit? So yeah. So are they just filling you up full of bullshit? It would tell me though, it's almost like are people saying things, but Rose there tells me yes. I would actually communicate and ask them up front what is truly going on. Here again, is it somebody that's not communicating enough? I still head, but it's like there's a miscommunication somewhere. So that there's something not said properly or not being said. So if you can, yeah. So let me just have a look. Any secret admirers around you? Oh, let's have a look. So, a flipper, not a turner. I like my cards upside down. Some distance. The angel here would tell me again, somebody, yes, maybe that there would tell me again a strong energy. Lions, I'm not sure whether you're in heterosexual relationships or gay relationships. My apology. A fairly strong masculine energy, and you have the balloon, which means someone is actually watching you or looking at you from a distance. Now, I don't mean in a stalker. It would not surprise me about somebody is a peacock, someone who's rather attractive, which is nice to see. Heterosexual, that's a good looking one because when you've got strength and then you've got peacock, it usually means a very attractive male from a distance. I do like it. These are good. That's really nice. Will your cruise in 2 weeks go well? Oh, that would be so nice to go. Okay. I'm thinking about travel next year. If you're coming through Facebook, let me know your name because it doesn't display your name. Some stupid reason. Will cruise in 2 weeks go well? Rose is lovely ship cruise, and you've got eagle. These aren't too bad. There would triangle is a good luck symbol, and it is a complex shape. So it tells me there may be some hiccups, or maybe literally you getting on the ship. The rose here would tell me peace, joy. Your ship itself is, yes, the travel. Ship is nice because it is about discovery. I'm not sure where your stopovers or if there's stopovers that will happen. The eagle would tell passenger who may try and hang around a little bit there. So learn to flick them off and then whoever's going with you. Chair is beautiful because it tells me comfort and joy. Yeah. So it will be good. Was that I should by Sean Fervid? look on your cards, tell me though, you should actually be the one and do it in a friendly manner, and don't look at the past of what has happened. I would look at that and say, go forward. Yes. Let me just have a look where studying a multi. I'm just trying to go through. Usually, like I said, it's someone up that's talking about you're a widow for 18 years. It is a long time to be a widow. A dear friend of mine is. That's been a long time. It is difficult to allow someone back in your life. Have a look. Is there any admirers around you? You've got me, usually a younger person. I'd still say be a little cautious person. And I know this sounds awful because you've got tunnel and you've got bat. Cautious about any of these because I can't help but feel that's almost like long material. So be very, very careful of who you do allow in your life there. Peacock bat, the bat is the shadow over it. And the bat's heading into the tunnel. I'd say if people contact you and they're like overseas or along, don't let them in. Allow the local ones in. Frog here would be unsettled, the whole thought about it. Triangle again, I'd still say do let in your life. So I'd say not yet. And I know 18 years is like, be very wary of scammer type contacts. I've got married and all sorts of stuff on my profile there, and like anything, you have a bit of fun with them when they contact you through Messenger and they say, "Oh, US Army or Navy or whatever, I'm a Marine," and I'm thinking, oh, break. Yeah, I just have a bit of fun with them. Reel them in. Margaret, can you please single me? Margaret, can you give me a question, please? So yeah, I'd be the same. I have this conversation with a friend of mine when we talk about allowing love back in your life. And like me and Linus have been together for, I don't know, 35, 36 years or something now. And I look at it and think, if anything happened to us, there's no way in hell I would allow anyone on my turf. Because odd years with Linus to risk anything that I have with somebody else. Yeah. Hello, Thelma. Lovely to see you. If you have a question, please let us. I'm not on here for long. It's only just a quick pop on. But if you've got a snow, I'm using my Serendipity tea, and these are just a very bold hand-coloured deck. And these two people cards of each. So I've got two ladies, two men, two non-binary. When you get a deck like this, what you do is you choose if you want just standard heterosexual, and you've got two men and two ladies. See up at the top of these cards, you've got two ladies in a relationship, you'd choose those two. If you had two men, you would choose. If you wanted just as a standard relationship with male and female, always that face each other. And it's really important because readings and big spreads, we actually need the cards that face, because that's very, very important when you do really big readings and so on, the non-binaries. So Vanessa, you need two done. I don't just do random generals. I like to see a question. Don't do generals, Margaret. Be more specific. General and what we call as sitters or the querents, the people asking the questions. Always remember it is you jump on lives. You ask for general reading, you're going to get a general answer. I see it all the time. I sit there and laugh like crazy on TikTok, fast readers and people saying general, and they are just people reading. Oh, that's good. This one's called serendipity, Michelle. A question that would be really lovely from the last few people that have joined me. Great, Vanessa and who was it? Thelma. So, question. But this one, I call it serendipity. It's just like I said, bold colour. Hello, Mel. My big things in them. They've got all of the symbolic reading between relationships and career and money and so on. They're not general or specific in what you are reading about. So if you've got a question, it would be really great. And then I can do a couple of sigils. So no questions? Okay. All right. This here is what we call a sigil creator. So a sigil creator is a witch's alphabet, and what write down a manifestation of something that is important that you want. For example, Karen Jensen in our audience looking at a tea party, and we want this tea party to come through. Look at I'm just going to write here, tea party come to fruition. So that's the sigil that we want. So what you do is cross out all the vowels, and vowels are A, E, I, O, U. So cross out any duplicates. So we start writing, we've got a T, we've got an R, we've already got a T, so we've got a Y, a C, we've already got a T, we've got an F, we've already got an R, we've already got a T, oops, that's F, and then we've got an N. And then what you do here, create your sigil. So we go T to P, so we've, where's my P? Yeah, T to P. Then we've got P to, then we've got R to Y, Y to C, C, M to F, and F to N. So this here is what we call our sigil. Now I'm so used to drawing, so you then draw it freehand and you create, which gives you power. Sorry, I don't do health done. It's not eatings. So Karen, you should screenshot that. That is your sigil for tea party to come to fruition. Time on that is 34 minutes and 18. So that's the one now. Looking to move into state, Deborah. I need to do. I often think about it, thought of having to pack up my whole house and business. There would tell me that it's going to come down to cost, and number one, because you've got treasure chests, but you're still second guessing it. Mouse here would tell me you're very stressed about it, calm down about what you really want to do. So it's like you are still tell me you need probably some more money behind you. but I can see that you are extremely restless. You need to literally take a leap of faith. And it's almost like, yes, you're stressed and you would tell me, just do it, get on with it. I can't see anything here that's telling me in order for you to take this move that's telling you no. Because a no would be a sword, a tornado. So, yeah. Let me have a look. Now, Margaret, you've asked about finances. Like, we don't read health, and you're only getting the 3-card question, so it's not a big tunnel, cane and fish. There would tell me you're limping along finance, but it's almost like you've had a really hard period of time. There, assisting others, because the cane there, it's almost like are you the on? It's almost like you're the one left with the lunch bill, and I would look at that and say, Bill, you be the one to lag behind. Fish is good because it does tell me those situations when it comes to money. I'd say the really shitty period, which is actually really good. So I'm glad to see that. Okay. Thelma, hang on. I love my lemons. I seem to have a lot of dramas in relationship. Okay. All right, sorry. Is it a good idea to restart the relationship? I'm very ego driven because Peacock there is attention seeking, the communication, but there would tell me you're very restless with it. I'd look at that and say, give yourself, because there is somebody who's really wanting and craving attention. Probably give it a bit more time. Tornado, timing's wrong, because when I see a tornado there, it just tells me, more and more dry. So I would say, not yet. You need more time. So let me redraw another query upon that, because there would tell worth the headaches. So I actually want to look at there for yourself. Oh, they're beautiful. You're not ready yet to come out of yourself and your healing period. Butterfly and Rose, very much about pointing to it as well. You got these two both pointing to Rose, which is feminine energy, and there would tell me you desperately need the time for you, and I have more healing time for you. So no, don't go down the niece path yet. Too much drama, and you don't need that shit. So you time for you. I'm just going to go through. I'm just going to put here, grant me and joy. We cross out, like I said, the vowels and any duplicates. So we've got N, T, M, P, C. We've already got an J, and we've got a Y. That's a big one. Okay, so we've got R to N, N to T, T to M, pardon me. I'll redraw this in a second for you. P to C, C to D, A, that's a big one, and then to Y. Right, it is a big one. Right, that one, Thelma, that is at 39 minutes and 42 seconds, and enjoy. And that is for you, for yourself, not for others. So that's 39 minutes, 40 something seconds. Okay. Hello, Sage. Yeah. Erica, hi. Sage, if you that would be really, really good. Sigil creators, they reuse Etsy store and on my website. Hi, Shemaine. Yeah, I'm a little blank, a long time down. So, yes, that needs some time for you. Deborah, when you look at the negative aspect, when would I? Mainly when it's a majority rules. So if hang on, let me grab my jam bucket. Oops, I've got a very big jam bucket. Right. Okay, when you're looking at negatives, I'll try and find something a bit negative in here. That can be seen as a negative. That's a real negative. Trying to grab some out here. And people get confused a lot with. So I've got, what I've got there, I've got fly, the guillotine, head chop off, the spider in the web, the dog bone, and that actually is a 22 rifle. So there, yes, you see some positives, but when you would use the negative aspect is when you, I always say, but a lot of it you will feel your guts guide you. And such a negative there, and believe it or not, dog bones can be extremely negative. Images of skeletons, skulls, bones, fish bones, and so on, it literally means of the past. So if you've got two negatives and a bullet, which would tell me, oh, that's really, really shitty. So whatever positives you take and everything positive there, and a fly, which is what's annoying you, would tell me that these overshadow any joy you'd get there. And then, where am I? Trying to find another one. So you had the wishing well, 3. I would say follow what your senses telling you, and you'll know at the moment you look at that and hear in your voice and think, nah, this is a really shitty reading. That and said, is it something about finances? There would tell me someone can catch me out. The insect again literally fly in the spider web. Don't get caught up into something. Yes, there may be a positive that I can draw out of it. Still tell me lots of warning bells. So majority rule. So when it comes to charm casting, look, yeah, the Sigil Creator is really awesome. If you're a professional reader, it's actually really good for you to draw a client as they are parting and get them to just take a photo of it without and send them. So that's often the way to do it. So Deborah, with the Halloween charms, I just love them. Where's my box for Halloween charms? The coffin is open. And Halloween, lots of people look at these and think, oh my God, there's so much negativity in there. It's a positive no matter what. Like a witch on a broom, it's a woman on a mission, magic in her own way, which is fabulous. A scarab beetle is perseverance. No matter what you do, you will always find your target. Cut off what you do not need. Yes, it's often cutting off the head, which can be the mindset, like the confusion or the bad mindset. Calming the balance, what's good and what's bad. So the zombie, I love that. I always think of the Walking Dead TV series with that. But let's let go of the frustrations of what you don't need. So there's always out of a negative. And I think that's where I see different readers struggle. They always see negative, 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 when it's not all negative. Like, look at those. I actually wouldn't mind a pair of earrings in those, and maybe I make myself a pair of earrings out. Cool. The fangs suck the life out of you, but you're the one with. So, there is always a positive out of it. So it's not negative. Yeah. But yeah, that's my little Halloween kits. There's not many of those left. So, and they do come in the little coffin box. So it's about, I think I measured it, it's about 5 inches long, your little coffin box. Something like so, and that's what you get them in. That's the Halloween charm. Well, guys, I think I will pack it up because I've got to go to the doctor's very soon. I'll jump on while I have 5 minutes, or I've been out actually 45 minutes before I have to go to the quack, and I look forward to hopefully joining you. Thanks for the support, all of you guys. I can see a lot of the names there. I have with problems and back surgery, and unfortunately have to have and go in early October. So, but thanks for joining me, and what I'll do is I will leave you all a parting sigil, and let me write. Okay. This will be a big one. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. May the universe shine light on me today. That's a big one. So let's cut it out. All the vowels. Sometimes I draw a real blank, make our spelling absolutely terrible. So I'm writing down the letter in the S. Got an S there. Don't need an N. L. Already got a H. Already got a T. Already got an N. Already got a T. We don't have a D, and we've already got a Y. So now I'm drawing those, which is a lot. Isn't that funny? It's got myth written there. Okay, so M to Y. M to Y, Y to T, where my T is, T to H, H to N, N to V, little one, R, V to here, R to S, S to H, where's my H back down, H to L, L to G, that's a big one. So it is a rather big one. And then I always say try and freehand L down there. Where am I? Hang on, I got lost on that one. Let me go again. Beauty with these, you can redo them. So I'm going MYTHIVN, and then I'm coming down. Where am I? N to V. Oh, N's to V. V to R. That's where I went wrong. Up, and then I went down, and there. So there is your sigil. Always circle it, because your circle is what gives it the. It's like the sign of the pentacle, and you always see a pentacle in a circle because this is it and what gives you power. So there's a sigil for you all, guys. Carry it with you. So thanks for joining me today, and I will hopefully see you. Bye for now.